Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and today I am going to talk about the management lesson from Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna taught all of us how to manage in your real life, how to execute your work, how to execute your deeds, your karma. Lord Krishna taught before more than 5000 years ago through the medium of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. That is called Gita Gyan. Jagat Guru ka Gita Gyan. Here, before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is written by Sri Bhakti Vedanta Srila Mahaprabhupada from ISKCON temple. And I would have to say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book, but in true sense pure book of the science and humanity, and I am trying to propagate a humanity on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and trying to morally motivate to those people who are actually frustrated and attempted to commit suicide on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's start 7 management lessons from Lord Krishna. The commitment first. The true believers and preacher of karmic philosophy. The Krishna knew that the main purpose of his avatar is to kill demon Kans and also relieve the Vasudev and Devaki from the bitter hand of Kans. He was so committed, and that right from his birth was prepared for it. So means whenever you are managing something, whenever you are executing any work, you have to committed. You have to be committed. You have to commit, means you have to adhere with your commitment. If you are not able to adhere with your commitment, then you are not able to achieve anything in your life. So whatever you have committed, you have to adhere with it till the last breath of your life. You don't have to forget. You don't have to forget the objective of your birth, the goal of your birth, the goal of your incarnation. Each and every living entity has some kind of duty, some kind of responsibility, and after completion of some kind of responsibility or duty, that person even though that person has to leave this earth, and even if that person is staying on this earth, that person is making imbalance of this srushti or this material world. So this is a commitment first, and be the first on and share your learning. Means you have to be first. You have to be first. And yes, Krishna being a Sarvagyana never hesitate to share his thought. Means if you are having a learning, if you are having a good learning, if you have learned something, then you have to share your learning to someone. If you are having a good learning, then you have to spread that or propagate that your learning to someone. Means yes, Lord Krishna is Sarvagyani and never hesitate to share his thought. And it so happened once Arjuna refused to fight with his own relatives, then Krishna preached him the purpose of Mahabharata war, and today we read it on the name of Bhagavad Gita. So we all have to propagate our learning, our shiksha, our teachings. Lord Krishna here stated, when Arjuna cried and Arjuna denied, I am not going to fight this war. At that time Lord Krishna taught to Arjuna. Lord Krishna stated, listen it very carefully, Arjun. What kind of lamentation you are getting? You always would be there, and I would always be there, and you will be there. There is no time when you are not existing as well as I am not existing, and those people who are associated in the battle of Mahabharata, there is no time, these all people are not existing. So there is all the soul has been transformed from the one body to the another body. This is what Lord Krishna stated. Lord Krishna directly stated, Klebhyam asmagam parthane tatva upapadyate sudram radaya dobalya tekto uttishta parantapa sudram radaya dobalya tekto uttishta parantapa. Hey Dhanundari Parth, hey Arjun, hey Dhananjay, hey Kante, उठ जाओ और युद्ध करो. Parth, stand up and fight this war. This kind of importance is not becoming to you, Parth. This is not appropriate for you. Like the fighter and the warrior like you, this is not appropriate. Because if you are escaping from this war, then people will definitely defame to you. And for the great warrior, defamation is rather worse than the death. This is what Lord Krishna stated. Lord Krishna further stated, अथवा प्राप्तस्य स्वर्गम चित्वा भोक्ष्यामि महिम तस्माद उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धम कुरु निश्चय. तस्माद, हे पार्थ, हे अर्जुन, तस्माद उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धम कुरु निश्चय, युद्धम कुरु निश्चय. हे पार्थ, युद्ध करो, युद्ध करना ही तुम्हारा कर्तव्य है पार्थ. हत्वा प्राप्तस्य स्वर्गम जित्वा भोक्ष्यामि महिम तस्माद उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धम कुरु निश्चय. If you die in this war, in the battlefield of Mahabharata, then you will get a heavenly planet. And if you win over, if you conquer this battlefield, then you will surely get a heavenly kingdom of your cousin or Kauravas. Then you don't have to get any kind of lamentation. You just have to understand the actual purpose of the war. That is only re-establishment of the dharma. It's something like yada yada hi dharmasya glanir-bhavati bharata abhyuktanam dharmasya tadatmanam sujamya परित्रणाय साधुना विनाशाय च दुष्कृतता धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे संभवामि युगे युगे. Lord Krishna further stated another lessons of the management from Lord Krishna. Stick to goal. You have to adhere with your goal. Krishna has a three definite goal, and throughout his life he sticked with them. परित्रणाय साधुना, welfare for the goods. परित्रणाय साधुना, welfare for the goods. विनाशाय च दुष्कृतता, destroy the evils, thoughts. धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय, establishment and strength of the principle of the dharma. Dharma means always performing your duty or execute your duty in the welfare of the society or others. That is called dharma. That is called humanity, human consideration. Not human consideration. You have to perform your duty in the welfare of each and every living entity. You don't have to harm to any single living entity. So, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir-bhavati bharata abhyuktanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamyah परित्रणाय साधुना विनाशाय च दुष्कृतता धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे संभवामि युगे युगे. Means whenever you are in corporate sector or any organizations, you have to understand what is your goal, and always you have to stick with your goal. If you are not able to stick with your goal, then you are not able to perform your prescribed duty, you are not able to achieve your goal. So always, each and every moment, each and every second, each and every minute, you have to stick with your goal. This is what Lord Krishna taught to all of us. Lord Krishna further stated the strategic approach. You have to always approach strategically in order to achieve your goal. Krishna is an authentic strategist, and who with his tactical skill won the Mahabharata war for the Pandavas. The course, one of the incident of his life, once Krishna insulted Duryodhana for going nude in front of Gandhari and make him to cover his thigh with a pierce of the cloth. In the next, since Gandhari with the immense power make the body of Duryodhana as strong as like a diamond and accept his part of the thigh. And at the end of Mahabharata, Krishna ordered to Bhim to hit on the thigh of Duryodhana, which ultimately killed him. So actually, अगर धर्म के लिए अगर छल करना पड़े ना, तो हर एक छल धर्म बन जाता है. If you have to cheat, you have to decamp or someone in order to re-establish some dharma for dharma, then all your decamp or your cheating or your fraud become a dharma. This is what Lord Krishna taught to all of us. For good things, if we have to make foolish to someone, then all this is not wrong thing. This is what Lord Krishna stated. Good manager, with all the supreme power inculcated in him, and Krishna had all the ability to finish the Mahabharata in a few hours or few seconds, but he stood as a teacher and made Pandavas to fight the war. And this is the ultimate quality of manager, or ultimate quality of manager. The way he lead two team is of a 5 against 100 is extremely mesmerizing. 5 against 100. There was a 5 Pandavas and 100 Kauravas. And we all have to be good in management, good manager, rather than to indulge in the war, indulge or execute means rather than execute our work, we have to understand, we have to get a skill how to make people to work according to me. This is what Lord Krishna taught to all of us. Lord Krishna further stated, never take a side based on the relation. This is what Lord Krishna taught to all of us. In this current scenario, we are actually giving a priority to our relatives, our beloved people, but we don't have to do so. Lord Krishna stated, it is a time of killing the Kans or motivating the Pandavas to kill the Beliot of the Kauravas. So Krishna never took a sides of dharma, even though they are his own relations. We don't have to take a side of adharma. If something has wrong, then we all have to we all have to raise a voice against adharma or wrong thing or wrong behavior. Tactful communicator means in order to manage. This is a best management skill. Tactful communicator. We have to be good in communications. Whenever Pandavas went demotivated, Krishna was motivated for them. Also in the event of negotiation between the Pandavas and Kaurava, Krishna initially intentionally broke the negotiation because he wanted the war to happen. The reason was simple enough to demolish the evil and establish the dharma in the country. Down to earth behavior, always down to earth behavior. This is the best quality. When Lord Krishna washed the feet or the legs of Sudama, when Sudama arrived at Dwarka, from Porbandar to Dwarka, being the supreme of the universe. However, you have achieved everything in your life, but if you are not down to earth, if you are not humble in nature, then everything has worthless, everything has vain. So you have to be humble and down to earth. Being the supreme of this universe, Krishna lived a simple life and he was a man of the people. Lord Krishna is known as a man of the people, and he played with Golas, protector of the cows, and Golas, protector of the cows, and befriended with Sudama. The most importantly, he became a charioteer for Arjuna. That so his down to earth behavior. Lord Krishna stated, Parth, Dhanudhari Arjuna, Dhananjay, Kante, I am the best. I am the best in the giving the instruction. I am the best to drive a chariot of your battlefield, either of your battlefield or of your life. I am the best driver of your chariot of your life and battlefield. So you have to trust me. So Lord Krishna, we all have to be down to earth. We all have to behave like a down to earth. We all have to behave humbly with each and every living entity. We don't have to give any priority to other people. We don't have to show our arrogance to any others, because Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, He is situated in the heart of each and every living entity. This is what we all have to understand from Lord Krishna. We all have to learn from Lord Krishna. This is all about the management skill. What we can learn from Lord Krishna. What Lord Krishna taught to all of us in the before more than 5,000 years ago from the medium of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. तो बोलो श्री द्वारकाधीश लॉर्ड कृष्णा की जय. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Lord Krishna stated, Aham buddhi dadami yogam, I am giver of intelligence. Then why are you getting any kind of arrogance? Because I am the doer of everything. Because I am situated into the heart of each and every living entity. Then why are you behaving? Why are you pretending like you are doer of everything? You are not. So you don't have to get any kind of arrogance. So you all have to behave like a down to earth, as you are not doer of anything. This is what Lord Krishna stated. I hope you all can understand. If you are having any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.